So good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. And so my plan this morning with you is to do a meditation that has a long, complicated title, which is Absorption of Cessation of Gross Conceptual Thought, which is a long title, but it actually is a very practical and down-to-earth meditation, which is also known as turning the mind to wood. Turning the mind to wood. Because what we do in this meditation is we switch off all our conceptual thoughts by thinking I'm an inanimate object like a piece of wood or a stone. And generally speaking, the meditations that we've been doing are meditations that help us to really relax and feel deep peace and so on in our hearts, and this is no exception to that. But this meditation is a kind of curiously powerful method for overcoming anxiety and delusions and things like anger if we get very upset. It's a way of switching off our delusions quickly, giving us some space to restore our peace and restore our sanity. Shantideva, who the one who coined the expression turning the mind to wood, even though it has this longer, more technical title, he really described it as triage for unhappy minds, like staunches the blood, as it were, or anyway, triage for, or emergency aid, if you like, for unhappy minds. So when we do this meditation, we basically, sorry, hang on a sec, got distracted. We basically switch off our thoughts by thinking I've become like a piece of wood, stone, and it's a bit like you can imagine if you switch off the TV. You know, in the old days, all the images and so on would just kind of goes into that little tiny hole in the middle. So it's a bit like that. We're just switching them off by imagining that we're a piece of wood or a stone or something like this. And of course, we don't become inanimate. It's impossible. But what this does is it allows our gross conceptual thoughts to dissolve away like bubbles because we're not paying them any attention whatsoever. So they dissolve away like bubbles into the water from which they came. And as a result, a kind of more peaceful, a deeper level of awareness emerges, which is calmer, more clear, more peaceful. And we enjoy that for a while. And that's the basic meditation. It's very simple, and it's often used just as a preliminary to other forms of meditation. But today we're just going to do just that. In fact, what we'll be doing is some relaxing and breathing meditation at the beginning, just a little bit, like we usually do, to settle and relax into our heart, dissolve everything away. And then we're going to do the absorption of cessation of gross conceptual thoughts, aka turning the mind to wood. And that's it, basically. We're going to do that meditation today, and it'll be available for you to do all week if you so desire. Okay? So during the meditation part, the camera goes off me and onto Buddha. So you'll see me again at the end. But of course, for meditation, we sit with our eyes closed in any case. And I'm going to start guiding the meditation right now. So you can sit comfortably. Your back is straight but not rigid. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands in your lap, or wherever is comfortable. Your head is tilted a little forward. Your eyes and mouth are lightly closed. Tongue is relaxed. And just breathing normally through your nose. Just take a couple of minutes to do this, to bring your awareness inwards to your breath. Just watch it leave, enter your nostrils, following no other thoughts, just your breath. Feel you have all the time in the world just to watch your breath. Feeling your distractions and worries slowly start to drift away. You notice that you're following any other thought. Just gently but firmly bring your awareness back to your breath. And keep doing this until you feel some settling into your breath, as if your mind and your breath are becoming closer and closer. And as a result of allowing your mind to settle a little in this way, you feel that you are now centered in your heart, very center of your chest. Starting to enjoy peaceful clarity of your root mind, like an inner empty space, formless awareness. If you like, you can think of it as like an infinite ocean, boundless and clear. And the bubbles of your distractions have already started to subside. as though everything outside in your body has melted away in all directions. That everything in the past, right up to this moment, has also dissolved away like a dream. Everything after this moment also has disappeared. Feel even your own body melts away into light. So you're centered in your heart, and now going to imagine that I become like an inanimate object, like a piece of wood or a stone. I'm not thinking anything, I'm not perceiving anything or experiencing anything. Just a block of wood or a piece of stone. It's as if the television has been turned off. We remain like a block of wood for a couple of minutes. Thinking I'm an inanimate object, feeling, perceiving, experiencing nothing. And as a result, feel Let all your conceptual thoughts, especially any worries or negative minds, any anger and so on, sadness, this all is dissolved away like bubbles into the water from which it rose. And as a result, a quieter and deeper level of awareness emerges. Subtle mind, clarity, peace. Using this subtle mind, my subtle mind, its nature is a cessation of all my conceptual thoughts, all gross minds. These have all dissolved like bubbles. And its function is to perceive an empty like space. All that's appearing is an empty like space. This space is pervaded by peace. And this peace indicates your boundless potential for peace and happiness. So you simply enjoy it, abide in it. Think this is me. I'm going to leave you for a few minutes to meditate on this, and if you get distracted, you can once again turn your mind toward let the bubble-like thoughts dissolve away, and then focus once again on this peaceful inner empty space, identifying with it. As you prepare to rise from your meditation, I think I can bring this peace with me. Live my life within this peace, within this space, not overwhelmed by everything. This peace is always here in my heart. I can always return to it. The more often I remember it, the more quickly it will be in the background of my life. I'll become a peaceful person. Without forgetting this peace, you can gently rise from your meditation. I hope you enjoyed that, and you can do this meditation anytime if you'll find that you're overthinking things, which is what we tend to do if we're not careful, chewing over things, overthinking them, making our anxiety and our other delusions, anger, irritation and so on, so much worse because we just thinking about them like a dog with a bone. This meditation can kind of cut that cycle of overthinking and give us a breather, and within that then we can restore, kind of go back to our peace of mind, restore it and start living from that space again. So it's a very, very helpful meditation, this turning the mind to wood, and I hope it's been of some help, and it'll be available for you all week to do if you liked it. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you have a good week, and I hope to see some of you tomorrow and the next day at our virtual Rocky Mountain retreat. If you know about that, you're very welcome to join us. Okay, so until then, farewell.